Hey yo, Tavern Terra, welcome back to the show. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Click that bell button somewhere on this page. Is somewhere probably right here or right here. Wherever David decides to put it, that's where it is. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend that tells a friend, you know what I mean? And we're going to get it popping. Let's get into the show. You feel me? Let's go.
Yeah. Good looking out, Dad. Yeah. Ha, it's Flav, you heard? It's Flav. Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah. Ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
Hey guys. All right, guys.
Starting shit already.
What's going on?
What it do?
It's a good day to be great. You feel me? Welcome back to the show, man. We've been on a hiatus. Not purposely, but we've been on a hiatus. Mad stuff happened in between these last 3 months, but I promise you, we will never ever go that long again. Never ever again will we go that long without posting something.
Shit.
Something's got to get posted, whether it's a solo or some old shit, like something got to get posted. We cannot go another 3 months without posting. I promise, we promise y'all as a fan base, we will never ever do that again. I promise. And we just been going through stuff, personal stuff. Like, it's just been a lot going on in these last 3 months, man. But we're back. We're back.
We are here.
We back here to stay. We not, like I said, that's never happening again. I got old episodes I can throw up and just call them throwbacks or something, but we will never ever go 3 months. I had so many people asking me what's up with the pod. Like, I haven't heard nothing. Like, y'all gave up on it. Niggas, yo, I had niggas like, you and Red beefing, ain't y'all? That niggas like, that's like, it's over with. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. All good thing come to an end. I was like, wow.
That's funny.
That's what y'all here thinking? Like, it's like that. We beefing, Brody.
Nobody said that to me.
Nobody said that? I had one person say, he was like, yo, y'all beefing, ain't y'all? I was like, nah, dude. Like, what you talking about?
That's funny.
That is pretty funny. I was like, nah, it's just a lot going on. So we said F it and said we gonna come together. We gonna make it work. You know
so that being said, some shit that we might talk about quickly might be a little old. Just bear with us.
Just a little bit, but we gonna get it off our chest today.
Yep.
Because it's been 3 months since we recorded. Like, we haven't been recording and not posting them. We haven't recorded together.
Yeah.
Like, period. So we gonna get our shit off today. Welcome back to the show, guys. We missed y'all. We gonna get it popping. Thank you for all the subscribers.
516.
516. We halfway there, man. We halfway there. Consistency. That's on us, though. That's our part. Y'all been loyal. Y'all been here. Y'all stayed here. So that's on us. And we do apologize.
Like driver's arm and shit. Like, the tan is only from here to here.
I know, man. Damn, you pale?
I know, man.
Sheesh. It's all good.
Can't help it, bro.
Palest black dude I know.
What's gonna say? It's what I was born with, man. It's what I got.
Yeah. So thank you guys. We gonna jump right over into the topic of the day, and like he said, some of this stuff might be old to y'all, but me and him have been talking about it or holding it in to talk about it. So we gonna get it off our chest today. And the first thing we gonna talk about, we got to get the celebrity business out of the way.
Yeah, let's just run through all
we got to get the celebrity business out of the way. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Mr. Kevin Samuels. I didn't know the dude personally, but he definitely kept me entertained. I'll tell you that much. Like, dude kept me entertained, and what I didn't know about him is he used to before he got this platform, he used to stand in like the expensive stores, like Gucci and Hermes and stuff like that, and basically pitch himself to like celebrities and stuff as to why he should be their fashion designer or whoever. You know what I mean? Their stylist. I didn't know he was doing that before he got famous. There was like, because Envy said something.
I ain't know nothing about him until YouTube, until this video.
Yeah, me too.
Started going viral.
But apparently people been knew him or something like that. But yeah, rest in peace to that man. his advice that he was giving to people. Well, let me say this: some of the stuff that he used to say was real stuff. A lot of the stuff that he was saying was real shit.
There were a couple times he said some things to where it's like, okay, I'm with that. There's a lot of other shit he was saying. I would be like,
it was wild. See, I didn't watch him enough to know if he had some type of bias against black women. All of the clips that I seen, it was only of black women, but I didn't watch his show, and that's what he used to say all the time.
But I don't necessarily think he had a bias. If you look at some of his earlier videos, the stuff he used to talk about, he had put out a video, and it resurfaced once he passed, saying that if he were to basically down and degrade women, how he would probably blow up. And that's literally
what he was doing.
Exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump right into it because he's kind of slow playing it a little bit. This is all I'm gonna say. Whether you liked him or not, irrelevant. It's like he said. I think there were times he said some shit that really was the truth.
Mm-hmm. A lot of it.
I think there were other times he said some shit like, this is just clickbait. He purposely trying to piss people off. Yeah. What bothers me is the fact that there were people, and it was mainly women,
black women,
that y'all were basically celebrating this man's death. The thing that bothers me about this is that we have free speech in this country, and the thing about free speech is you have to be willing to accept that you're going to have to hear some shit that you don't want to. That's why it's free speech. But just because they say it don't mean you have to listen. And what amazes me about, and I know a couple of chicks personally, they would watch every video that this man would put up. And it's like, if you hate this motherfucker this much or can't stand him, all you gotta do is not watch it.
Yeah, that was my
And like, not only were they watching, like they were subscribed to this motherfucker's channel, so you was getting a notification.
Yeah, that was
every time this motherfucker. And I just think it was real. I think it was real classless of a lot of people that was doing it. And I know what some of y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say he was a classless individual as well, and that's fine. But y'all are the ones who made him famous.
Facts.
He ain't get famous off of us.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Y'all made him famous. So for y'all to really, it's not, y'all act like this man was a pedophile or something. I mean,
yeah. First of all,
he expressed his opinion, whether it was real or bullshit. He expressed it. Y'all listened to it, and he was making money off of it.
First of all, you have to be some type of sick individual for you to celebrate a man's death
that you didn't even know.
That you didn't even know. That's number one.
If it wasn't for this shit we doing right now, y'all wouldn't even know that motherfucker unless you lived in, where did he live? Atlanta, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like unless you knew him in Georgia. Or was
that's sick in itself to be happy, and then to try to put karma on that. Like, y'all really don't know what karma is. That had nothing to do with anything. You know what I mean? If you watched him, I don't know about his health. Like, I don't know how healthy he was. He looked pretty fit, but the nigga drunk 50 Red Bulls a show. You know what I mean? And then they said he had a heart attack or something like that.
Cardiac arrest.
So, like, how do y'all know that just him drinking all of them energy drinks and stuff like that wasn't the cause of it? You know what I mean? But whatever the cause was, it don't matter. I still don't understand why y'all was happy, because y'all was the ones that was calling into this nigga.
You
know what I mean? He opened his line for anybody to get it, basically. You knew what you was walking into after he had became famous. Now, maybe if you called him before and he wasn't famous, and then later, you know what I mean, like the clip got out or something, like I can see you feeling a type of way. But after he got famous, if you were one of the people that called in purposely to get his advice, and then you was one of the ones that end up getting embarrassed, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be mad for calling into him, and then people was saying he was rude because he'll tell people to watch their mouth, or you're not about to do that on my platform. It's his platform. It's his platform. It's just like any other platform. Instagram, you put up too many naked pictures or whatever, you're going to get banned. You know what I mean? You can't do certain stuff on people on certain platforms. Simple as that. And again, y'all are the ones calling in, men and women. I didn't see him. The only time I seen Kevin Samuels look like he was scared is when he got on live with Nicki. Somebody told Nikki that he was on and he was in her live and he said something. She added him. That's the only time that I heard him, because he asked her the same thing. He went through the same format. How tall are you? How much do you weigh? You know what I mean? Now it's Nikki, so she is like, boy, don't ask me how much I weigh. And he's like, well, that's just how I do. You know what I mean? Because that matters to the point that I'm about to get. So she answered the questions. He asked her dress size. She said what she said. And then he was like, well, what would you rate yourself? And she was like 7. He say you can't use 7s because that's the easiest number. It's not too high. It's not too high. It's not too low, which it is. That's true. Everybody picks 7. If you ask anybody to rate something, most of the time niggas is gonna pick 7.
I say 6. I'm a 6.
I am too.
I'm a solid. Actually, I'm a 6.5.
I'm a good ass 6.
I'm a 6.5. This dad bod I got going inside me. I'm trying to get rid of it. It ain't working the way I want.
I'm a good 6, bro. I think I'm a
up.
6 too, but that's what he was saying. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so Nikki,
actually I think when I do my beard like I did it today, I'm like I'm a hard 8.
Yeah, that shit is fresh. You did that?
I'm a hard 8. Hard 8. Hard 8. I'm gonna go ahead.
If we being completely honest,
I'm a hard 8.
If we being completely honest, right?
I'm a hard 8.
Pause. You can't say hard 8.
Why can't I say I'm a hard 8?
Okay, but you gotta say pause after it. You keep saying you.
No, that's your rule.
Yeah, that's the rule.
That's an under 40 thing. I don't have to do that. I'm over 40. I'm allowed to say it. Hey, I'm allowed
you ain't gotta say pause, huh?
I don't.
Yeah, because you over 40.
I'm over 40.
All right,
some shit don't apply to me. Like I see where you're going with it. I know what you mean, but
that man said I'm not hard.
I'm a hard 8, bro. Hard 8.
I don't blame you, my man. Anyways, he said that, and she answered. Then he asked her, like, what does she rate herself? She said a 7. And then he was like, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. So she picked like a 8 or a 9. And he was like, that's the first time I ever heard him say, well, second time I ever heard him say that somebody was a 10. And he was describing to her how her face structure is and why she would be more attracted to people, blah, blah, blah. He was kissing ass. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen him do that, because he ain't want that smoke with Nikki. Other than that, it was no respect to person. I don't know how black women got on this. It was like he hated black women type, like. And if black women ain't his type, what's the problem with that?
Both his ex-wife was black, his kids was black. At the end of the day,
that's wild to me.
Before we get too long-winded on this, we're gonna move on. But at the end of the day, y'all was some clowns. But some of y'all, friend of mine in particular, say we bash brothers anyway. That was some sucker shit. Because had that been a woman, a black woman. Let's say if the Kevin Samuels was female,
they would have been like,
and man, y'all, if there were motherfuckers celebrating her death, y'all would have tore us to the ground. So all I'm saying is,
it's giving me
be
psycho.
Mindful.
It's giving psycho.
That man did have kids. There are people, might not be you, but there are people missing that man right now. So just think of that.
Yeah, that was wild. That was it.
Who's next?
Y'all was wild. Let's just do Johnny and Amber.
Listen,
and I ain't even got much to say about
all I'm gonna say is I love the fact that this happened. Let me tell you why. No, for real. Now, no, for real. Because if he was really doing the shit
that
she said, then he need to go to jail. This, that, and the other. Now, my dumb ass, because I would read about it every day, because I subscribe to the Daily Mail or whatever, and I would read the and I would see little shit, and it was just like you could just tell the shit she made up. I'm not saying some fucked up shit didn't happen. They was both some drunks. Maybe he was definitely probably worse than she was, but I look at it like this. You can call me chauvinistic, sexist, I don't care. You cost me $20-something million? I'm coming for you. I'm just gonna be real. They were going to remove this man from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not even the biggest Pirates of the Caribbean fan, but I watch all of them because of him. That man lost $20-something $20 million a picture, because they said they was gonna do like a couple more. That's $40 million gone. Plus another movie he was in the middle of doing when she came out with this shit they fired. She has cost this man millions. And here's the thing about this, and this can apply to a man or a woman, but we're gonna speak for the man in this aspect. There are certain things when you accuse a man of something, even if they're vindicated, you don't never really walk away from it. Because the same people that were celebrating that they found her guilty of slander or whatever the trial was about, trust me, there are motherfuckers miserable about that. And everywhere he goes and every woman he deals with from that point on, there's going to be a cloud of doubt there. There's going to be a cloud of something. Yeah. You never really walk away from it. Yeah. And that's what's unfortunate, because she literally almost cost this motherfucker his livelihood. So I'm glad she got to pay, and I'm glad she got to pay him $8.3 million. Their lawyers are supposed to meet again next week to see if there's some type of settlement. Y'all can call me a hater if you want to. If I'm Johnny, I'm not settling shit. You gonna give me all of that 8.3?
Nah, she giving me all of it.
I'm getting all of it just for the stress, the embarrassment,
the simple fact that you took a shit in my bed.
Like, I'm getting all of that. I don't care how many movies you got to do it. First of all, I had never even heard of this chick. I know she was in Aquaman, and I don't know what else she's been in. I'm getting all 8.3 of that.
And on top of that, like the lies that you was telling in there.
The only way, I take that back. The only way I might settle some of it. No. If Disney put me back in Pirates of the Caribbean, I get that money back. You know what? I ain't gonna hit you for 8.3. I'm still gonna hit you. Might not be for 8. I might cut it in half. You gonna pay me. You gonna pay me. So I'm getting that.
He's completely out still.
The last thing when I was reading it said some stuff is going to be revisited now, and I guess at Disney World or Disneyland, one of them, the little Pirates of the Caribbean ride or whatever, they had took his picture off. When the verdict came out, they put his picture back up. Okay. So we'll have to see. Yeah. But yeah, I want all 8.3. You know, I might let you keep the 0.3, but you're gonna give me that 8. That's a hard 8. You gonna give me? You gonna give me the 8? Hey, lady, I'm getting that 8. I'm sorry, I'm getting that. You didn't cost me too much. I'm getting that 8. I'm
I gotta
sorry.
Get you a hoodie made that say I'm
a hard 8. What's his name? Uzziah? Can we get Uzziah on the phone? Uzziah. Can we get Uzziah on the phone? Hard 8.
I'm a hard 8.
We need hard 8.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'm getting all that.
That's a fact.
I'm getting all that.
That's a fact.
Y'all can say whatever. I'm getting it all. I don't care if you got to shop at TJ, because they put pictures of her up the other day. Talking about because she was shopping at TJ Maxx. First of all, most rich people that are rich, that's how they stay rich, because they cheat.
Yeah, facts.
And ain't nothing wrong. Hell, I go to TJ Maxx. Ain't nothing wrong with a motherfucker going to TJ Maxx. Yeah. But y'all trying to say she going to TJ Maxx because she fuck that.
Yeah, they trying to say she broke. Nah,
I'm getting all of it.
Yeah, you not
all
broke.
of it.
You not broke.
I'm gonna be like child support. I'm garnishing the shit out of your checks.
Yeah, you not.
I don't care if you're doing TVs. You could be doing tampon commercials. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting a cut.
I think he got his cologne commercials put back on too.
They did. They put those back on. Dior said they was gonna pick him back up. So yeah.
Yeah, that's Savage. Yeah. That's my junk too. I love Savage.
So I'm sorry, but I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't have much to say about it.
Because 9 times out of 10, the man, rich or not, the man loses a case like that. So I think that's just funny.
I did celebrate with
I tell you what really hurt her though. I don't mean to keep dragging this on, but like, did you watch her testimony when they had her on the stand? Mm-hmm. That shit was fucking hilarious. Yeah. You can see when she was literally just fumbling and making shit up.
The part about her, about him smacking her.
I think probably. Listen.
Or the jar of coke that was there that he didn't touch.
I think I think they might have had some drunk wrestling matches, you know. Because now some of them videos she showed of him being wasted. It was like, God damn, nigga.
Nah, Johnny get busy.
You taking that Jack Sparrow thing a little too far. Like, Some of the videos she showed of that motherfucker falling through the kitchen and all of that. It's like, okay.
Nah, he gets busy.
Yeah, he
Jack Sparrow.
So I ain't gonna lie. They might, and she be drinking. They might have had a cup. Hey, I ain't even going front. They might have had some WWE shit going on, but I refuse to believe it was just all him.
Yeah,
they was both getting it in. But yeah, get all Johnny. Get that hard 8. Get all of it, dog.
Hard 8.
Get all of it. Get that hard 8 plus 3. Get all of it, dog.
I thought you was letting her keep the 3.
After I thought about it, you giving me that. You giving me
That's
that.
a hard 8.3.
You giving me that.
Facts.
I need it all.
All right. So the last celebrity news is, of course, I guess, probably the biggest event of 2022. Will got up and smacked the shit out of Chris.
Hey, can we cancel Jada? I'm gonna cut him off again because I'm so. She finally spoke about this at her red. Here's what irritates me about this.
Watch that.
I didn't watch. I haven't been watching it because I'm kind of. This is literally all she said, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I have a problem with this. Because a lot of people, mainly the females. Yeah, first of all, we said it on the last episode. I'm gonna say it again. What Will did was some bitch shit. Now, there's 2 ways you can look at it. You can look at it like she gave him that look and he just snapped. And Earthquake brought up a good point about this, saying his actions is that's what a man does when you tell the woman ain't in love with him like that no more and you trying to get it back. Now, Corey Holcomb was on, I believe it was Big Boy. And Corey Holcomb brought up an interesting point. Is that him doing that's a man ashamed of the woman he with. Ashamed? And I can see it from that aspect. We can delve into that another day. I'm just putting that out there for context. But when this happened, Twitter, everybody, the ones that supported Will, all tried to say he was defending his wife. Let's put this into context. They're not rich because of Jada. Only blockbuster thing Jada has been in is The Matrix. Blockbuster. Set It Off is a great movie. You can say it's for the culture. I'm talking about blockbuster. Her biggest movies, Set It Off in The Matrix. Yeah, she's been in a bunch of shit, some small roles, so it doesn't matter. The point is, the life they have ain't because of her.
Facts.
Now, here's my problem. This is literally what she said on the Red Table Talk. And quote, now about Oscar night, my deepest hope is that these 2 intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile, end quote. That's literally, because here's the thing, because at least for a minute, your husband's career is over.
For real. I haven't even
like
seen
he has, well, for some reason, this motherfucker over in India, anyway.
I haven't even seen him.
Movies have been canceled. Movies that are finished, they don't know when they're going to release them or if they are. I don't know about these rumors in the tabloids about them getting divorced or whatever. That's irrelevant. But this man on the night of his Mecca, this is the crescendo. Oscars is like NFL players going to the Hall of Fame. Like this is his crowning moment. This is the one they knew he was going to win. He didn't win for Ali. He didn't get nominated for Concussion. Some people were mad about that. I didn't like the movie Concussion. I liked the movie. I didn't like him in it. I'm just being honest. But this is the one. Even Denzel, who he was up in the category against, wanted him to win. This is the one. He went, but that night is forever tainted. Every year they do the Oscars, the 4 big winners, they take a picture together. When they did it this year, it was only 3 people there. Will wasn't even in the picture. Like, it's forever tainted. And people want to play this shit like he was defending this woman, and that's what you say? Really? Come on, man. I don't care if we getting divorced or not. I done gave you this lifestyle for, okay, yeah, you gave me 2 kids, but I done gave you this lifestyle for 20-something years. Yeah, you did a couple movies, been in some small budget shit, but I've been taking care of it. That's all. You are supposed to be a better job of supporting me to help secure this bag. Because even if we get divorced, they don't have a prenup, so some of this is yours. At that point, it's damage control. You're supposed to be helping me secure the bag.
Well, nah, according to...
No, fuck that.
According to the black community...
No, case in point. When Kevin Hart fucked around and cheated on the new wife, his ex-wife was in the press, kind of trying to do some damage control. Because she still get... You supposed to help me secure the bag if I'm footing this bill.
Yep.
You can say behind closed doors, you can cuss me out, let me have it, do whatever. Hey, damage control. You need to help me secure this bag because you benefit from this bag.
Nah, not only that.
It's not like she's Taraji Henson or Viola Davis or Meryl Streep or somebody like that. I'm not saying she's not a talented actress, but you're not in demand like that. Hell, before The Matrix, what was the last thing you seen her in? She was on that series Gotham for a minute. Oh, she did the Girls Trip movie. Forgot about that. But I'm like, what, like, you've been doing whatever. Like, I'm sorry. I have a problem with that. Considering everything that has happened, and especially the past year and a half, the butt of jokes that man has been, the memes that have been created because of that, the new word entanglement reached all new levels because of that bullshit. No, that's really all you gonna say?
And that's my problem.
I'm sorry.
That's my issue.
She lost like that bullshit with August and all that. That's whatever. She lost a lot of respect from me for that because at the end of the day, regardless, that's still your husband. I'm not saying you can't have your own voice, have your own opinion, but that's the moneymaker. You don't have the lifestyle you have without this man. Your kids don't have this lifestyle without this man. Really?
I don't know what Will did to her. I don't even care what Will did to her. But like you said, for him to be the butt of jokes for the last 3 years, you know what I mean? Like,
it ain't been the last 3, like a year and a half. This shit happened. It was during COVID, wasn't it? When this shit came out?
Not the entanglement shit. It was before that.
What?
It was before that.
So it was in 2020?
Yep.
So 2 years. It's still 2022.
Yeah.
2 years. Either way.
But, yeah, I don't know what he did to her. You know what I mean? But if you guys haven't seen, there's another clip where they're like sitting at a table at breakfast and he's like, yo, if you're gonna record me, you know what I mean, like, let me at least prepare for it because I don't just record for free. You know what I mean? Like, and it's mad early in the morning. Can you get the camera on my face?
And he looked uncomfortable.
He looked uncomfortable. He looked tired. He looked miserable. And he not joking. I personally, and I don't really know if they do the open marriage thing. They may or may, they deny. I don't know. I take that back. I think they do. Because now when she first started doing the Red Table Talk, I watched it because it seemed interesting. And I forgot which one it was. But that whole thing where, don't refer to myself husband and wife, life partner. No, fuck, we married, you my wife. You my wife. Simple.
Simple as that.
Simple.
Maybe they did have an open marriage. I'm going to be real about it. I personally think that shit is raining. I know if I'm Will, this is me. I don't know how he feels about it or nobody else. If I'm Will, I don't care if I ain't got a prenup. I'm worth $400 million. Okay, you entitled to have. Take this $200 million and go. I need you to go on about your life. I'm gonna go on about mine, try to salvage the rest of this reputation. Because I'm not saying he can't come back. This is America. America love. We're the land of second chances. I'm not saying he can't get one. It's gonna take a minute. But like, really, that's all you had. I hope these men can reconcile. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's what I was getting to.
Sorry.
You good. She don't care about this man.
She doesn't.
Because when he's sitting there at the table,
she doesn't.
You know what I mean? And he's like, get it out. She's like, she turns the camera back around. She's like, look, therapist, this is what I got to deal with. And he like, what do you got to deal with? I'm just asking you. He's like, my presence is my money. Like, basically, like, I'm not prepared to be on camera and I don't really want to be being filmed. First of all, why do you got to explain yourself? I said, take the camera off of me. You know what I mean? Like, take the camera off. And she like, this is what I'm talking about. No compromise. Why she's still recording him. And he just looked mad miserable. Like, okay, Jada, like, enough is enough. She's been doing this for a long time is my point. You know what I mean? It's been going on for a long time. She made the nigga look extra stupid with the August thing. You know what I mean? And then she 3 strikes you out. So she doing the camera joint, she did the August thing, and now she doing this. And like he said, that's all she had to say. But for whatever reason, black women was like, oh, he did the right thing. He stood up for her. She don't give a fuck about Will. She don't care about him. She mad selfish. You know what I mean? Like, to even go on her platform and talk about it with him not being present, that's disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, but now, like you said, she done effed up the bag for them, because all of his, the one thing I'm most mad about it,
I can't say she effed up the bag because he's the one who went up there and hit him.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, she's not doing nothing to help close the bag back up, because right now the bag is leaking.
It's leaking.
She ain't bringing no fix-a-flat, no nothing. Like,
and you know what I'm most mad about that, because Bad Boys was in that too, right? That he got taken out of.
So there's one movie that's already done. It's called Emancipation or something. It was either done by Netflix or Apple TV. It's done. And they were saying he was probably going to get Oscar, because he plays a slave, that he was probably going to get Oscar buzz again.
He's going to kill that role.
They're just, I think the thing I read said they're trying to see what the full damage is going to be from this before they do it. They did cancel, so Netflix right now, they did cancel Bright 2. That's canceled because they was going to do a part 2 to that, which maybe it's just me. I don't understand why. I wasn't a fan of the first one. It's just me. Everybody I know said they like it.
I love that movie.
They canceled that. He had another production deal, either with Netflix or Apple TV. That has been canceled.
And they be paying too.
The Bad Boys 4 thing, I haven't seen anything that said it's
canceled.
It's canceled, but I ain't seen nothing that said it's still going.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, he messed up a lot, man.
Like,
he messed up a lot for a woman that don't. But again, like Charlamagne and all of them was saying, like, that was just a man under trauma. Like, that's just trauma, and you can see it all in his face. You know what I mean? Like, then you got Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry down there trying to calm him down. Like, and that's your man. Like, Will a comedian too. He a comedian. Like, so you know what it is. Like, that hold that she got on him is wicked, bro. Like that's crazy, because he know. And how many Yo Mama jokes and all of that Will be talking about? And the joke wasn't even that bad for him to react like that.
I'm still not understanding why she felt the way she felt about it.
And then I heard she ain't even got alopecia. She just cut her joint.
Like I said,
that's wild, bro.
This cancel culture
that's
we live
wild.
in. Everybody's so quick to cancel. We need to cancel her ass for a minute.
For real. Like, forever. Get her.
In fact, I'm starting to get mad. Can we just move on? Like,
yo, I
shouldn't even have picked this topic.
Look, I seen a meme the other day that had a checklist of women. And it had Meg checked off. It had Amber. And then it was like, Jada, like, now can we get this bitch out of here?
No, in some ways.
It's like, we got 2 of them. Can we get her out of here, please?
In some ways, I'm kind of with that. Like, she need to be canceled for a minute.
She need to be something. She need to be, that's goofiness.
I just have to take my money and roll. I know it sucks to lose money that way, this, that, and the other, but you know what?
She a headache, bro.
You caused.
God, keep me away from any women like her, please.
please. I do not want nobody like Meg.
Since you brought it up, just a curious segue into it. How do you feel about the whole Meg thing? Did you watch her interview yet?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay,
watch
we
it.
can say no point in talking.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, say that for another day.
Niggas start saying shit.
Yeah, that's it with the celebrities.
Yeah, that's it for the celebrities.
That's
All right, we done with them. We had to get that out of the way, old stuff. Next up is going to be, you want to talk about abortions? Get that out of the way, and then we can do the other question for fun.
Yeah, that's
Let's do
fine.
the serious stuff out the way. So I'm not.
Supreme Court today.
Yeah, I was about to say
I don't know.
Really
I don't know when
much.
it goes into effect. But it overturned Roe versus Wade, which is basically the right for a woman to abort a child.
Period. Like no more.
From the way I read, yeah.
Really?
So I'm a father of 2 daughters. First of all, to me, I feel it's a sad day for women. I've always been a pro-choice dude.
Wait, so they saying no abortions, period?
Jesus, nigga, you need to start doing research on the topics before we do this. Yeah,
Well, this just happened today.
I know, but you wanted to talk about it. You had it on your
No,
list.
I did not.
You just
want
wanted to talk about the laws. It was one of the ones on it. It's been overturned and it's about to be it's getting ready to be illegal everywhere. That being said, first of all, I don't think the government had no right to do this.
No, they didn't. But do they give a? They don't care.
I don't get why men. I'm not saying there are women in government, but there's more men than women. I don't understand how and why it got to this point. And I think you're going to see moving forward. You got women getting all these BBLs now, especially the ones that get them on the black market. I think you're going to start seeing a trend of women going to that same black market, going to some hack doctor, and really getting their insides fucked up. Now, don't get me wrong. I personally, I know some women who have got abortions like they popping M&Ms.
That's wrong.
I don't condone it, but if a person don't want to be a parent, they don't want to be a parent. I get, should they be more responsible, make sure proper protection? Yeah. But that being said, accidents happen. What really bothers me about it too is that what happens if a woman is raped?
Yeah, that was my question. That was gonna be my question.
I don't.
And what's the
And which I haven't read the thing. Maybe there's a clause in there for that. Because I was at work earlier. I was kind of skimming through the thing. So if this is wrong, I'm sure y'all tell us in the comments, and that's fine. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I got 2 daughters, and let's say something happens to them, they get pregnant. I'm not gonna force them. If that means I got to fly them to Brazil, Thailand, wherever, guess what? That's where we going. This is a very fucked up thing. I don't feel there was no reason to change it.
That's wild.
I don't understand how in 2022 it became such a big topic. I think it is a very sad day for all women in this country. I don't care if you're black or white, Asian, whatever. If you are an American citizen and a woman, this is a very fucked up day, and I feel bad. And even if I didn't have daughters, I would feel the same way, because we had no right to do this.
That's wild.
Nah. And I get some people are pro-life, and I understand that you have a right to believe what you want to believe, but you should not be allowed to tell something like that. we crossed the line here. This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing for women. This is not a good thing for our country, and it is. It's a sad day. It is.
Being completely honest with you, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm like 50-50 with it, and the reason that I say that is because, of course, like you said, or I don't know if you said it or not, but I'm not for abortion. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not for it at all in certain cases. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just out here casually having sex and you are not protecting yourself and you get pregnant and then just want to go keep having abortion, I don't feel bad for you. And I feel like you need to keep that baby. You know what I mean? Because that's your decision to not protect yourself or just allowing people to, you know what I mean, not all in you or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But when it comes to somebody getting raped and having to keep a baby that they don't have no attachment to the father or anything, see, that's where I got a problem, because I'm thinking about my nieces, you know what I mean, if they have kids, any of my friends' kids, like his daughters, you know what I mean, like if something happened to them, like y'all expect us to want this, y'all expect us to want to allow these chicks to want to keep these babies after somebody assaulted them? That's just insane. And like you said, I'm hoping there's some type of clause, because they can tell when a woman was raped, you know what I mean? Like, so maybe they got to go through all of that procedure before they determine if she's allowed to have a baby. But that right there is just wild. And not only that, in other cases, if you're doing it and you legitimately did not, you know what I mean to get pregnant, and you just like, there's no way I can take care of this kid, like I cannot bring this kid into this world, you should be able to go get one. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do the kid more harm than justice, you should be able to go get one. Some of these that there was no, like you said, bro, there was no reason for us to touch this. And why do we always got to determine what other people do in America? We always have to make people go in one way. It's always got to be one or the other. Why can't people just choose what they want to do? And with certain things, when it comes to your body and all of that stuff, like, yeah, I might not agree with everything, but it's also not my decision to make those choices. And as far as I'm concerned, you, the people in the Supreme Court, the president, we all the same type of people. We all human beings. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand people put in certain positions and they get paid this and that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we're all just human beings. So if I'm not able to judge nobody in the Supreme Court should be able to judge nobody. They should only be making laws about protecting Americans, you know what I mean, helping us become, keeping us paid and stuff like anything that benefits the country. That's what they should be worried about. People making personal choices about their bodies? Fam, how do y'all feel like y'all can make, y'all not God? You can't tell somebody what they can and can't do with their body. Like, what's up with that? I never understood that. Like, they just be, and they focusing on the wrong stuff. My nigga, gas is $7 a gallon. Leave these women alone and bring the gas prices down. That's what I'm more concerned about. Why it takes $70 for me to fill up a Chevy Malibu. That's insane. Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. They always worried about the wrong stuff. Have you heard anything about gun laws? People, there's a mass shooting every other week. There's a mass shooting, but y'all worried about telling women they can't abort babies. You know what I mean? Like, what are we? Our priorities is all messed up as a country. You know what I mean? Like, and about that gun law thing, real quick, Robbie made a really good point to me. He said, we don't need more gun laws. They need to enforce the gun laws that we do have. And I was like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's a separate bit.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, they just be focused on the wrong stuff, bro. It's mad other stuff going on. There's mad homeless people in America right now, and they sending $1 billion to Ukraine to help them. What? I feel like I was duped anyways, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I was duped voting for Biden. I haven't seen Kamala Harris since we voted, like since they came in office. Like,
I want to read something real quick. This is what somebody said about the court decision today.
that's wild.
Beginning quote: "Young women today will come of age with fewer rights than their mothers and grandmothers. From the very moment of fertilization, a woman has no rights to speak of. A state can force her to bring a pregnancy to term, even at the steepest personal and familiar cost. With sorrow for this court, but more for the many millions of American women who have today lost a fundamental constitutional protection."
That's sad. That make me want to cry. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know how it feel to be limited. To not be able to get stuff. You know what I mean? To not be able to do something you want to do or you need to do. Women already lightweight powerless anyways. You know what I mean? Like, and they just taking more and more power away from you. How you telling somebody what you can do with your body?
Exactly.
That is the weirdest stuff to me. And it's always the old white men. White people, I love y'all. Any of my white friends watching this, any white people watching this, I am not racist. I love y'all. But it's always old, rich white men that want to make decisions about other people. It's always. And they overturn stuff. They overturn the weirdest stuff. The weirdest stuff. You got two people that's declining mad bills. Mitch McConnell and the other dude that's supposed to be a Democrat. Declining mad stuff. They won't overrule that stuff or overturn that stuff.
I want to see what's going to happen.
That's wicked, yo.
When God forbid, because we live in a world where it's bound to happen to somebody. I want to see what's going to happen when somebody gets sexually assaulted.
Not only somebody, but I want to see what's going to happen if one of these rich people's kids or family members get sexually assaulted and then end up pregnant by the person that sexually assaulted them. Then I want to see.
Ain't nothing gonna happen because they gonna have enough money to hide it.
Which is the crazy thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. That's what I was getting at.
It's a very, like I said, it's just sad. I don't care if you're pro-choice or pro-life.
That's craziness. Why do you care that much? Seriously, why do y'all care?
And even to your point, I don't care if you are the woman that's letting every nigga in the world come in you. If you don't want to be a mom, because here's the thing, condoms break. One of my kids is here because of condom break.
Absolutely, you're right.
You're right. If a person don't want to be a parent, yeah. Now don't get me wrong. Yeah, should they take better steps? This, that, and the other? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But because here's the thing.
I was just saying I don't have sympathy for them.
And that's your opinion.
Yeah,
you force that person to be something they don't want to be. The only person gonna get hurt is the kid.
No, you're right.
You got another maladjusted, fucked up kid.
No, you're right.
That might turn into another Buffalo.
Yep.
Or Uvalde. I don't even know how you say it. Another Texas.
Yep. You're right.
Sandy Hook.
You're right.
Or turn into some other criminal. Or who knows what's gonna happen to this kid if it ain't with the right like that.
You're absolutely right.
We as a country, we had no business touching this one. And there's nothing that anybody can say that's gonna make me feel any different. And like I said, I'm not understanding how in 2022 this became a thing for some people that, like, for some people felt for whatever reason this needed to be dealt with everything else going on in the world.
Everything else.
I don't understand it. And my heart goes out to all women because this is wrong. And as a man, that's all I can say is, I'm sorry, I'm on your side, but this was fucking wrong. Period.
Yeah, that was wicked.
I see a beer.
I didn't. But, all right, I'm done with that. We can get to the fun topics now. Yeah, we can get in some trouble now. Bash Brothers.
We could.
Bash Brothers reunite.
To the women, I'm with y'all. And like I said,
Facts.
Sorry. That's all we can say.
We don't take this for y'all. All right, so 2 more topics. These are fun topics, though, and we need y'all's interaction. We need y'all to comment below and tell us what y'all think about these, you know what I mean? And just let us know, man. Interact with us, you feel me? All right, so the first one we're going to do is, if a man proposes and she says no, is the relationship over? Do you try again? Is it over with? What's the point?
I'm not gonna speak for all men across the world.
But nah, speak for yourself.
I'm gonna speak for yourself. I'm gonna speak for me.
All right, bet.
For me, yeah, it's probably done. It's done. If I could, and let me explain why.
If she tell you no, it's on. All right, go ahead.
For me, I got fucked up views on marriage as it is.
This is a fact. You've stated that before.
And we've talked off camera. You know why I am the way I am. So for me, if I take the energy and the time to go pick out a ring, no, for real. If I take the energy and the time to go pick out a ring, buy a ring, regardless whether it's a simple proposal or some romantic, real thought out shit, like you see people if I take the time to do all that and you tell me no, to me, I'm done. That is something for me I can't come back from. Because what that tells me is we're not on the same page and we're not going to the same place. We're just not. I'm sorry. We're just not. And you have to look at it from my point of view, because I'm a person to where it's going to take a lot for me to want to make that move any fucking way. And that means some time is going to be put in. It's not like I'm going to be with you 6 weeks or 3 months or hell, maybe even less than a year. And like, yeah, that's not me. It just ain't. You can say maybe I ain't meant to. No, trust me. It's because the thing about marriage, and this is the thing, people always want to focus on the romantic side of marriage. I think the other side of it too is you have to look at marriage is a legally binding contract. So before I decide to let you own my life, like, that's research, like all that shit's got to be done. So if I ask, and like I said, I'm only speaking for me. I'm not speaking for you, Hop, any other the same people we know, any men that's watching this. Anyway, if I ask and you say no, there's no coming back from that, and I have to move on because I know what it would take for me to want to ask and do that. So yeah, if I do that, I'm done. I'm done. And I get it. She might look at me like, I want to, this ain't the right time. Because here's the thing. And I'm going to try to break it down point by point. She can look at me and say, I want to, it's not the right time. I'm not saying I propose on Friday, we go get married Saturday. I've known people who have been engaged 5-6 years.
That's a fact.
Before they got married.
Hey, you got a point.
This is just me, like, hey, you know, me doing this is just saying, hey.
You got a point, my nigga.
This is where I want to go.
Nah, you got a point.
We walk this path together.
That's a good point. Because I was going to ask you, what did she said that?
No, because my whole thing, like I said, we ain't getting married tomorrow.
That's a fact. Nah, that's
me giving you that ring and putting it on your finger as a man. This is me saying, I want to take care of you. I want to do all that. It's me and you until the fucking end. Doesn't mean the ceremony has to happen tomorrow, next week, next year.
Yeah.
This is me saying, this is where I'm at. So if I do that and you say no, I'm done.
I got a question.
I'm done. Go ahead. I'm probably the best person to ask because I know a lot of motherfuckers don't think like I do when it comes to this.
Have you ever been with a woman that you broke up with, asked to get her back, she said no, y'all visited and got back together?
No.
I've never.
Not in the way you're at. So we broke up. I'm trying to make sure I understand you right. Me and Shorty broke up.
You actually
Try to get her back.
Yeah. She said
no.
And then she came back.
No. And I'm gonna tell you why. No. I'm gonna tell you no, because I'm gonna tell you why. I first of all, I don't care what people say. Nobody handles rejection well.
Mm-mm.
Especially from a motherfucker you truly care about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I like I have a rule, and I still do this. Like, if I meet somebody and try to holler at them, if they tell me no, I don't come back for a second go around.
Yeah, I feel you.
The only way I might come back for a second go around, if you're married, okay, that's different. You weren't available. But for me, like if I make an attempt and you shoot me down, I'm done. Because in my mind, when I asked, you saw something in me or didn't see something that you wanted to say no, which is fine. I'm not judging you for that. I'm not. It happens. I've done that. Might have been a mistake, but oh well, that's my decision. I live with it. Once you reject me, I'm done. So in that scenario, we break up, whatever happens. I try to get you back, you tell me no, which is fine. I'm not mad at you about it. Whatever, you tell me no.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
good. I've done that a couple times.
So you have done it?
You're asking would I do it now?
No, I asked you, have it been done?
I did it. Okay, I did it twice.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
The one time I did, the first one for me kind of don't count because I was so young. I did it. It was fun for a minute, and then we both kind of realized like this is as far as this can ever. It became an amicable split again. The second time was toxic as fuck, and I was mad at myself because I ignored all the red flags. I knew not to do it,
but you still did it.
I did it anyway.
Hey.
So, but no, I can't. I'm at it. I don't really believe. I don't really believe in going back. I believe everything happens for a reason, regardless whether it's her fuck up or your whatever. It happened. All you can do is learn from it. But just because you learn from something, that doesn't necessarily mean you go back to it. And I know some people are going to watch this and point holes in my theory, and that's fine. Because for some people, they'll say they did that and it worked. Cool, that's you. It's not me. Like
so
once I'm done, bro.
Okay, so you don't have that one.
It's not about no. That's not the question.
No, that's just what I'm asking you off sidebar. That's not what we talking about. Is it? Do you have just that one that you always just gonna go back to, whether y'all together or just the fuck or whatever?
No.
You don't have that one?
No.
Really?
No. Like I said, and I don't know if it's because I'm a Leo or what it is, but here's the thing you have to understand about me, and we've talked about this, and you've seen this. It if you're a person I care about, regardless whether it's friend, family, girl, whatever, it takes a lot to get me to a done point.
That's a fact.
It does.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But once you get me there, I'm there.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
I don't care what you do after that. When I'm done, I'm done. Nigga, when I'm done, you're dead to me at that point. You just are.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, like and you've seen, we ain't gonna talk. No, once I'm done, bro, I'm done. I'm done. I'm the second chance king. Or try it again, king, however you want to phrase. Hell, I'm the third, fourth chance dude. Once I'm done, bro, I'm done. I do not come back from that. Because in my mind, if I come back from that, I'm cheating myself at that point. I might be robbing myself from a blessing over here or over there, whatever. I'm fucking up myself at that point. You also have to understand, at my age too, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. And, you know, there's only two places in this world where you're guaranteed peace. That's your home and in the grave. I need you to understand something. Nigga, I'm not waiting till I die to find peace. I'm gonna have some peace and stability while I'm walking on this earth. So, and just like when we was talking the other day, once you affect my mental peace, I got to reevaluate shit. And if bringing you back in or doing such and such, if it fucks with this up here, bro, I can't do that. I don't care how much I love you. I be in love with you. I don't care. Once you start fucking with this, I can't do it. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So like I said, done is over here.
Yeah.
It take a lot to get. I know all the shit I talk, this, that, and the other. It take a lot to get me over here anyway.
Bro.
But bro, once I'm right, I'll rephrase that. Once I'm left, ain't no coming back right. Once you get me left, I'm left for motherfucking good.
Yeah.
Like I'm a firm believer. I'm like, bro, you gonna laugh because you think I'm trying to be funny and I'm not. I don't hold grudges. I don't. We good. I mean, you might not never hear from me again, but we good. I'm not holding no grudge. It takes too much energy to hold a grudge. We're good. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to go out my way to speak to you. I'm not going to do none of that. But trust me, when I'm done, I'm done. Some people say it's like I tell you something I do, and some people say it's childish, and I find it funny when people get mad about it. Like, one thing I'll do when if I have to make a decision to cut somebody, first thing I do, I block you on everything. Phone, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You're blocked everywhere. I find it funny when people get mad about that. I think that's hilarious. That's a conversation for another. That should be a topic. Why do you get mad when people block you?
The conversation is, how do you even know when people block you?
No, you know, because you can type a person. All them apps work the same. You type a person's name in and they shit don't come up or content not be found. 9 times out of 10. Now, there is the occasional chance they've been hacked and they shit got shut down. But 9 times out of 10, it means you've been blocked.
Yeah, but
some of them, like Twitter will tell you. You can pull up a person's thing on Twitter that's blocked you and it'll say you have been blocked. Facebook don't tell you that. Instagram don't tell you that. I don't think Snapchat tells you that. Those three are just, you go to type they shit in and it don't come up, or it says
that's what I'm
content.
saying. You gotta type they shit in to know that.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part.
But what I'm saying is that's the thing for me.
Yeah.
And I have done that with people. I might have blocked them from everything socially and not blocked them from my phone. I'll get a text. Oh, so for real I'm blocked? Like, why are you so bothered about being blocked on an app? Because my thing with that is this. I haven't blocked you from my phone. You still got my number. You can still contact me. I just don't want to see this, and this. But you so hell-bent, which shows how social media and all this shit is taking over shit. You so hell-bent and mad about this. But yeah, once I'm done, I'm done. So back to the original point before we stray off topic like we do sometimes. Yeah, if I ask a woman to marry me and you say no, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Right. I already know you'll probably be different, but I'm done because I'm done.
So yeah,
that's just me.
I have circumstances with mine.
Nigga,
you know what I mean?
Like, you need to turn the camera off.
Nah, we don't need to turn the camera off. I'm just saying, like, if I propose to a chick now, it's going to be, and for anybody that knows me knows how I feel about marriage, kids, and wanting a family and everything else. So if I propose to you the first time and you have a legit reason for why you're telling
What's
me.
what's a legit reason for you?
If she's not ready, depending on what she's talking about not being ready for.
You can't say it like that. That's too general.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like there has to be a specific reason. So let me say
what's I need to hear what your acceptable reason is.
If she feels that she isn't like mentally ready to be married, that's an acceptable reason for me. If she tells me she's not mentally ready to be married to me. Now, of course, that would go into.
Can we do this point by point? You make a point, then I make a point.
Absolutely.
Okay. You're not mentally ready.
Yeah.
But you may get mentally ready one day.
Mm-hmm.
We're still walking this path. You can still say yes. Because here's the thing. You can say yes.
Yeah, you know.
Because people have got engaged and then something happens and shit don't work out. You can still say yes. And maybe she can pull you to the side with a caveat like, yeah, I'm saying yeah, but no time. Like, she can still say yeah. Because if she rocking with you like that and want to be with you, this is a terrible example because they're famous. But the situation with Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey, if you believe the reports, he was ready to settle, put a ring on it, and she ain't want that yet.
Which is believable.
No, and that's fine. She's only 25. That's fine.
Yeah.
But they broke up. Because what you're saying, if that would be her excuse, that's pretty much the equivalent of that. I just ain't ready. Because at this point, I would think, knowing you the way I do, if you were to ask, that already means some time has been put in, and there's been. You take the feelings and that other shit out of it. There's been some thought. There's the research. Like this shit has been put in, and you felt this is where you wanted to go.
But I felt that was the time.
See, and that's my issue. To me, the timing to a degree is irrelevant. And here's why I say that. Excuse me. Once you get so much time in, when you know, you know. So when you ask and they say no, and I'm not saying that the reason you just said is not valid. That still doesn't mean she has to say no. Like I said, she can say yeah with a caveat like, yeah, I will, but let's not rush. You know. It's not like we ain't gonna plan for the wedding to be next month.
Yeah, but
next year.
To me, telling me no is better than saying yeah, but with stipulations.
Not if you have the conversation.
Not if we have the conversation, but I'm saying for me, you telling me that there's stipulations in this engagement is like what? Because here's the thing: if you do say yes, I'm gonna expect fiance things out of you.
What's a fiance thing?
Like as far as preparing to be a wife, you know what I mean? Because whether we want
how because you're not a woman, so what is she doing to prepare to be a wife? Because here's the reason I asked that. Because in order for you to ask her to marry you, she's already been doing that.
Correct. But this leads right into the next topic. It leads right into the next topic.
But don't act. No, nigga.
No, I'm just saying it leads right into the next topic.
We'll get to the next topic in a minute. But what I'm saying is because you said it here, you said that's her preparing. So what preparing how? For you, preparing how?
Preparing again mentally. This is again leading into the next topic.
It's leading, but we ain't there yet. I want to hear what your answer is because you said that she's preparing. What is she doing?
She's preparing mentally. She's preparing possibly physically.
Stop. She was doing all that when you asked her. You would not have. I'm sorry. You would not have asked her I mean, don't get me wrong. Love is love and all that other shit. But you, like I said, you would not have asked her.
Here's the thing.
If you didn't see some resemblance of that.
Here's the thing. You're right. So
you're giving me a bullshit answer.
No, I'm not giving you.
No, I'm not. No. Let me clarify. I don't mean that with disrespect. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
But to an average motherfucker watching, I'll rephrase. You're being real general right now because it's like you're saying something without saying it.
Nah.
Your answer was you want her to be preparing. My comeback to that is because we said we were going to do it point by point for you to ask, even if she's not doing maybe everything, you've seen enough to ask.
Correct.
So what is left?
But that's the thing.
Because you had no business asking, and that's the flip side of this. You had no, hear me out.
I'm listening.
No, because I can smell the wood. I can smell the wood burning, nigga. Hold on.
I'm listening to you.
You had no business asking if you felt you didn't see certain shit.
Nah, that's cat, right?
No, it's not.
Because here's the thing. Look, yeah, I seen traits in
That's
her.
like applying. No, for real. That's like applying for a job when you have no idea how much it pays.
Nah.
It is.
No.
No, because you just know.
That's not that.
It is.
Nah,
because
yes,
it is. Because if you're seeing certain shit, when you add the feelings, all that other Hallmark shit, you're already seeing certain stuff to where it's like,
you're absolutely correct.
This is who I want with me through the long haul.
You're absolutely correct.
So when you say preparing, what the fuck else is there to prepare?
Okay, so let me tell you.
That you feel you need to see.
Okay, let me tell you. Her preparing is the same thing as her saying, yeah, but we just gonna wait a little bit longer, blah blah blah. She's still saying yes, but nigga, she not saying yes. She's saying yes so she don't embarrass you with stipulations. It's the same thing.
I think 9 times out of 10, I ain't even gonna say 9 times out of 10. I think 10 times out of 10, if a woman says yes, it's because they want to. I don't think none of them want it to happen the next day. I don't think you as the man want it to happen the next day.
Nah, but if she telling
you... But you want your intentions known.
But if she telling you, okay, well, we're not getting married for 2 years because this, and that. You know what I mean? Like, whether that's, I want my wedding to be a certain way and we got to save up for this.
Which the wedding is for the woman anyway. So.
Correct. So I want my wedding to be this. I want my dress to be this. I want to be pregnant when I get married. Whatever the case may be.
Most men, if we had our way, if we asked you on Friday, we can just go to the courthouse Monday and get this over with.
Because we don't care, right?
We don't. The wedding is for the women.
Yeah, we don't.
Which is why that shit is always...
That's cool. Have it. That's what you want. But there's always going to be something that she's preparing.
There's going to be some trepidation. I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
No, well, that ain't how you said it.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, say it that way now.
Okay, well, she's got to be getting.
No, there's gonna be something for you too. There's gonna be something for you too.
Exactly.
Because the closer that date gets, you're gonna start thinking about that. Because here's the thing.
That's the thing
and
too.
As much as I hate to give him,
answering my question.
And as much as I hate to give him any credit, because I think he's full of shit. Steve Harvey said it best. Hey, when you get married, hey, I own your life and you own mine. That shit is facts. It is. Because that's the agreement you go into. That's the contract you sign when you do that shit.
So you're answering my question. You answered your question you asked for me.
I don't think so.
You answering it
I feel
yourself.
I feel like I'm letting you off the hook.
You're not letting me off the hook.
No, because when you say preparing, because like I said, because we're talking about this from the point of me and you. Because just like you know me, nigga, I know you. You not gonna ask if you don't.
Yeah, because I seen something.
You're not going to ask
unless I've seen enough in her to know that.
That's all I'm saying. But even if you've seen enough, you can see enough or whatever. Like I said, you could propose.
Yeah, but you can always improve on something.
No, I'm not saying no. There's always room to grow. I'm not saying that there's not. But what I'm saying is, you can ask her on Friday. That don't mean you and her gonna get married Saturday or even on Monday.
True, but I would
all you're doing is putting yourself on another path. And while you're traveling that path, no, there's still room to grow. I'm not disputing that. All I'm saying is you would not have asked had you felt you hadn't already seen enough.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
You're absolutely right.
So now, when you look at it that way,
but you're right.
When you look at it that way, if she says no, does that not change your mind a little bit?
Of course, it's going to change my mind a little bit. But I'm saying you're saying.
I said for me.
You said for you. You're completely done.
You was trying to say for you like it didn't matter. I'm just trying to show you.
I said under
side.
circumstances. That's what I'm saying. Under circumstances, I might give her another chance. Under circumstances. And what if she thought
the circumstances 9 times out of 10 are going to be there? So you saying you that 1 out of 10 because the circumstances are going to be there regardless.
Nah, because here's the thing. Let's just take this for instance, right? Let's just take when it's bad to even say this one, but let's just take when Joe Budden proposed to Harry in the middle of Times Square on Love and Hip Hop.
That's a terrible example.
It's terrible.
We all knew she was going to say no.
Yeah, but look, here's the thing, right?
I think deep down, I think the producers put him up to that and gave him some extra money.
But look, here's the thing.
Terrible example.
It's a terrible example. But what I'm saying is,
ain't nobody else you can pick.
I don't know nobody else that
I mean, even nobody personally.
Nah, everybody that got proposed to said yeah. The only thing is, what I'm saying about that is, her point was, Joe, like, I can't trust you. Like,
can I add a caveat to that?
Hold on. Let me finish.
Okay.
Her point was, I can't trust you. We just got into an argument about a bitch cheating. You know what I mean? Now we on a good path. You want to do this right now, but I can't say yes as bad as I want to. I cannot say yes because I don't trust you and blah blah blah.
That's cap.
So that's not cap with that situation.
No, let me tell you why it was cap.
With her?
Let me tell you. No. It ain't got nothing to do with it being TV. Let me tell you why it was cap. I'm gonna get murdered in this comments. Let me tell you why it was cap.
Murder she wrote.
If she really wants you, no matter how flawed that motherfucker is, even if she's mad, I give you the perfect. Since we using like hypotheticals and some bullshit.
Makeup, please.
Okay, remember the best man, the first one.
Okay.
When Tay Diggs proposed at the end. No, to Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa Lathan, I'm sorry.
But he proposed in the same day after telling her he almost cheated on her. And the only reason basically he didn't cheat on her was because he got his ass whooped. That's a perfect example, because let me tell you why. If she really wants you, it ain't gonna matter. Tahiri, if she really wanted that motherfucker, she would have said yeah. Trust me. With your favorite word, all that, because of the conversations we've had, all the history they have. If she really wanted to marry that nigga, I take that back. Marry's the wrong word. But if she really wanted that motherfucker, she'd have said yeah. Who knows what might have happened after?
Right.
But she would have said yes.
Yeah, but because of the trauma that he put her towards, what if she wanted to say yeah? She wanted to say yeah.
No, I don't think she did.
She probably did. Who knows?
I'm willing to bet a year's salary
that she didn't want it.
No,
probably not.
No,
probably not.
She was willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, but not get it.
I think personally,
that's why it was a terrible example.
She went into it with doubts, and then when that shit happened at that, but I bring that up to say, if a motherfucker, especially a woman, when it comes to that, if they really want you, they'll give you a chance. Like I said, they might say yeah. Now don't fuck it up. Now you fuck it up, then you bring whatever's coming to you at that point. But if a motherfucker really, trust me, I done been through too much and seen too much. If that woman, if she really wants you, she's going to give you a shot. I'm not saying she's going to continuously let you disrespect her.
Yeah, I get you.
She'll give you that shot, which means she might even say yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
With that prayer of, the fact he asked, this nigga's gonna finally act right.
Yeah.
Now he might fuck up, and then she say, "Okay,
Fuck it.
woe was me,"
Yeah.
or "I fucked up, or whatever," or "I knew it wouldn't matter." Whatever. She'll give you a shot. She will.
Thank you for calling.
She will.
Yeah, I guess so.
She will.
I mean, I guess that's
She
true
will.
for anybody that really wants
will.
you.
Nigga, I've lived it. She will. If she really, because she praying you get your act together. You have not stressed her out enough to be like,
Yo, why your eyes get so big, bro?
because I'm speaking from
home.
experience. Hey, she's hoping you don't fuck up no more. Listen,
That nigga said she will.
she
Trust
will.
me, nigga.
Dog, she will. I am fucking telling
Nah,
you.
I'm with you because I believe
She
you, right?
will.
I believe you. I was just saying from my point of view. I don't know. It's circumstantial to
I
me.
think maybe it wasn't because if she really wanted that much, she just said yeah. He may have still fucked it up. Oh, who knows? He may have surprised us. I don't know. But if she really wanted to, she could have said yeah. And then once the cameras went off, like now you know.
See,
This is what I expect. But
and that's where we differ because
no, because
because just tell me no.
No, because that's a given. Because when you ask,
Nah,
no,
man.
let me finish.
Nah.
When you ask, you're assuming certain shit is going to be done anyway, which is fair. It is.
Nah, son.
No. Because listen,
Nah.
no, listen. Whatever she was doing before that got you to that point to ask, you don't expect that to stop.
Nah, but I expect her to change some shit.
You're missing my point.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
That's why I'm saying.
But that's my prepare thing.
No. Because.
Some shit got to
No. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't. Because if it was truly that big of a deal, it would have been discussed before you asked.
And yeah, maybe it was.
And if it wasn't getting fixed, then at that point you're at a crossroads. No, you are. Because you can ask. No. You can ask. And if you ask, and it still hasn't been fixed, at that point, you're accepting it. If you ask, and what you feel
Yeah.
still isn't fixed, you're cheating yourself. Because some shit should be established before then. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be fuck-ups all around. But some basic, fundamental shit should be established before then.
Okay,
before
cool.
you ask.
Okay, cool. But what if she's like, what if she or me, what if either one of us like, well, I'm not doing certain stuff until I get married?
You have a decision to make then.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe
But
it was talked about.
But what I'm saying is, then that type of shit is normal. That type of shit is normally discussed before the engagement even happens.
Probably, yeah, most likely.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, most likely.
But what I'm saying is, if you choose to ask anyway, it goes back to what I said. You are willing to accept a certain thing. The compromise should be worked out before then. If you're willing to jump in before the compromise, that's on you more than it is the person you're asking.
Correct. But the thing is,
But you can't blame them for that. That's on you.
exactly. But
That's
why,
on you.
That's why I rather them say no to me, because 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, we've already talked about it.
Okay, then fine.
Whether she knows or not, while I'm asking these questions,
then fine. But if the compromise isn't there yet, then why even ask?
because maybe I believe what she say as far as,
And then fine. And then that's where I blame you. Because you chose.
and that's why I said I'll give her another chance.
No.
You can blame me for jumping into it, but whatever the reasoning behind it is, that's where my second chance comes into play. That's where me staying with her.
But what I'm saying is you're cheating yourself. Because if you've already had that conversation on whatever the compromise may be.
Right.
If you've already had that conversation, and no compromise has happened, let me tell you something. You asking her to marry you is not going to change that. What Cardi B say? I don't cook, I don't clean, I still got that ring? What, just because I got the ring, you expect that now? No, you fucked up.
Well, Cardi B rich too.
That's irrelevant.
No, it's not. Cause
yes, it is.
No, because she can pay for people to clean her house.
So can he.
Exactly. But the thing is, yeah, exactly.
And he was famous before she was.
Correct.
In my eyes.
No, he was. He was. But
he might not be as now because she popping right now. They're not doing shit. But
that's
he
the
was
thing.
Already established.
That's the thing. That's a whole nother conversation.
No, it's not.
Because okay,
you're getting what you're getting.
Yeah, but if Cardi B wasn't rich, her saying that shit that's gonna exit out a lot of men. Her money status changes.
What I'm saying,
changes stuff.
Let's make this real simple. You need whatever, whoever. She does it. Okay, I'm gonna make this real simple. She does everything in the world but suck dick. She just doesn't do it. Doesn't matter the reason. You are never getting it. Not for your birthday, Christmas, anniversary, ever. If you choose to propose, you have no right, and this is me as a man saying this, you have no right expecting to get head. Because you went into it knowing you didn't get it.
That's cap, right?
No, it's not.
That's cap.
No, it's not.
Nah, I disagree.
You're capping to yourself.
Nah, I disagree.
How?
Because marriage is another title that changes things.
No, it doesn't.
Nah, it does though.
I take that back. It changes some things. The basic fundamentals, your foundation.
That's cap.
No, it's not.
That's
because
cap,
no,
bro.
because
that's like saying I don't expect you and I to grow as a friendship.
No. You're missing my point. Because without a foundation, you have no. Any relationship is based off of a foundation. If you don't have a solid foundation, it's gonna fit. It's like trying to lay cement on sand. It's not gonna hold. It's gonna sink. There's no foundation.
Okay.
There's just not. If you have a full-blown relationship with somebody and get to a certain point and you have never been given head, you are a fool. And this is me as a man telling you this. You are fucking stupid to think just because you put a ring on it, she gonna start sucking your dick. If she got the ring without doing it, you are lying to yourself that she's gonna all of a sudden start doing it. You're lying to yourself.
I can think whatever I want to think.
You can.
I can expect whatever I want to expect. Can. Whether she changes it or not is up to her.
But that's
I'm also not saying that's a determining factor why we're not gonna be together.
No, I'm not saying it. But you said you made it seem like change is expected. You can't.
It is expected in
no.
I'm expecting if Shorty don't give me head when we're just boyfriend and girlfriend, listen, I'm expecting you to give me head when I'm your husband. Hold on. I'm the only person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life.
No. See, I think you're getting it confused between change and growth is two different things.
I said growth. That's what I said.
No, but at first you said change, and then you backdoored it by saying there's supposed to be a growth. There's a difference between change and growth. Because if somebody has a basic fundamental reason for why they don't do something, and you accept that in the beginning, and you roll with that throughout, you are lying and cheating yourself by thinking just because you put a ring on it, that's all of a sudden going to start happening on the regular.
I'm not wrong. Let me tell you why. Because like we just talked about,
why ain't you?
If I get to the point where I'm proposing, we've already talked about this. So if I'm proposing, she's telling me, well, I'm only doing this, and that to my husband. That's the only reason I'm proposing. I see it. She said that, so I'm going to expect it. It's not nothing I'm going into. You still. I'm not going into it expecting it if we haven't already talked about it. If she just like, I'm not going to do it for this, and that reason ever, that's one thing. But if she's saying I'm not doing it to no man but my husband, that's another thing. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting you to change if this is what you putting on the table.
That's not a change. That's a growth. There's a difference.
Whatever the case may be.
No, because
Whatever
they are two different things.
We've already talked about it though.
But what I'm saying is, if you talk, first of all, let's just be realistic. 9 times out of 10, if you get so far in and you ain't getting that, a ring ain't gonna get it for you. I don't care who you are, and that's cap if you think it is.
Not if somebody, if you fall in love with this person and they telling you I'm not doing that until I get with my husband, blah blah blah. But I'm trying to get you to look at it from a realistic point of view. I know what you're saying.
It's not like this is anal sex we're talking about.
I know what you're saying.
Head is a common basic thing.
Yeah, but people change though, right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying
talking about growth and change.
Because those are two different things.
But change.
If somebody does not want to do something,
they're not going to change, which means they're not growing any either.
No, because you can still grow and not change. You can grow. There's other ways to compromise around shit that shows a form of growth and not change, where you can still have your basic fundamental beliefs and still rock with that. See, and that's the thing about marriage, because a big thing about marriage is compromise. Both of you are going to compromise yourself in certain things. That doesn't necessarily mean you change.
Well, compromise isn't anything.
Right, but
relationships.
Compromise is more inherent in marriage than it is anything else. Because here's the thing, with me and you right now, we can get into it today and walk away from each other, and it don't cost us nothing other than a lost friend. Mm-hmm. Marriage is different. It goes back to that legally binding contract shit. It's not you can't simply just walk away. Almost knocked that over. You can't simply just walk away from that. Not without permission from court, states, all that other shit. There's a difference. And that's why I'm saying there's a difference between changing and growing. There's a difference between changing and evolving. I understand to you it might look like wordplay, but if you break down and really look at it,
because I feel
there's a difference.
I feel like change comes with growth. Like when you change shit
it does, but it's not. It does, but it's not that simple. That's why you can't label it so basic. You can evolve into something else.
It's that simple.
When you say change is going from the fast lane to the slow lane. Nigga. You're still driving the same car.
Absolutely.
You just went from this lane to that lane. You didn't grow. You just changed the lane. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference. I get why you're fighting me on it because of how it sounds. I'm not disagreeing with you. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it from your way. I'm just trying to get you to look at it from my.
I'm not even saying you wrong. I just feel like one has to do with the other.
It does, but that doesn't mean they're synonymous. That doesn't mean they're the same thing. They're two different things. Like, case in point, left and right. Left and right. It's a change
of direction.
It's a change of direction,
but
right?
No growth.
No, that wasn't what I was saying. No. It's a change of direction. Even though left, right, it means the same thing. But depending on what's over here or depending on what's over there, it's still totally different. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between change and growth is all I'm saying. But what the point I'm trying to make is, if you ask if you ask a woman that, because regardless of what's been talked about, if you ask a woman that without getting a certain thing, you can't be begrudging about it if you don't get it after the fact, because you wasn't getting it before you asked, and you would be a fool. My opinion, you would be a fool to think just because you asked that it's going to change. Now, I'm not saying that it can't, because nothing prepares you for marriage. Because when you get married, it's like a growth. You're going to be a different person. And some shit might happen naturally. No, it might.
Shit gotta change.
No, it don't have to.
No, shit has to change.
No, it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Shit has to change when you get married, bro. It has to change.
No.
Certain things have to change.
They do and they don't. Some things are automatically going to change because at that point you're a unit. You're not thinking for yourself. But
it's inevitable change.
Not really. That's what I'm saying, man. Not really.
It's inevitable. Some things have to change.
Not necessarily, because here's the thing: you're not looking at.
Nah,
no,
man.
because it also depends where both of you. Like case in point, just for sake of argument, I'm not having no more kids.
Did you get snipped?
You missing my point. Just hear me out. My youngest is 16. If I were to meet somebody, first of all, I'm gonna make that known from jump. Hey, by the way, if you're still looking for this, you need to quit talking to me. Now, if she chooses to talk to me and goes through a journey with me and thinks at some point I'm gonna change my mind, that's her fucking fault, because I have made it clear that is not changing. Ever.
That's cool.
No. But this is me kind of debunking your point. I have made this clear. This is something I am not going to bend on. Don't lie to yourself and think we can get to a certain point that you're going to change. No.
Okay, so can we just agree that it depends on what the change is? Can we agree on that? Because
you know what, you're right. That we can.
Okay,
But you can't. Okay, you're right.
I'm not
That's
gonna
fine.
debunk.
You can't. No, but you can't just say it's automatically. No, because some shit, if it's made clear, just like case in point, when people are cutting buddy. Let me rephrase. When people are honest, cutting buddies. If you're making it clear, this is all I want from jump. Regardless, I got a woman, or if it's her, hey, I got a man. This is all I want. If you accept that and keep doing it, and you develop feelings, which 9 times out of 10 is going to happen, you can't get mad when they look at you and be like, oh, okay, well, we're done. They told you what they wanted.
That's a fact.
You chose to keep fucking them.
That's a fact.
And now you want to feel some type of way. You can only be mad at yourself.
That's a fact.
If they were honest with you. And that's what I'm saying. Like the example I gave. If a chick told you, I don't care what happens, I'm never sucking a dick. Haven't sucked a dick in my life, it ain't gonna happen. And then you ask her to, you say okay. If you lie to yourself and say okay, one day I can get her to change her mind. And y'all have this glorious relationship or whatever without you getting that, and then you choose to marry. You can't be mad at her that don't change. You need to be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
She told you that. That's all I'm saying. If somebody honestly tells you something,
If she
from
makes that
jump,
clear, if she makes
that's
that
all.
clear,
That's all I'm saying. If they make if certain shit is made clear,
yes,
and you choose to accept
it's whoever's
it,
fault.
it's on. No, it ain't whoever. It's on you at that.
Absolutely.
It is on
You're
you
absolutely-
at that point.
you're absolutely
and if
right.
it mattered to you that much, you had no business asking.
You're absolutely right.
That's all I'm saying.
And all I'm saying is, if it, like you said with me, if I'm asking that point, I know something, and I see something in her that I want her.
Right, but what I'm saying is, what you see, that doesn't necessarily mean that's that. You might hold on, because you might see all this other shit,
and we've had the conversation.
You missing the point, because you just alluded that you might have seen enough. You seen enough to ask. That still doesn't mean it still does not mean you're gonna get that one thing over there. If you could because you could have a list of 10 things. Because here's the thing, you're never gonna get all 10.
I'm only expecting what we talked about. That's it.
You can have a list of 10 things.
I'm only expecting what we talked about before engagement.
So let me ask you something.
That's it.
You can make a list of 10 things. Let's say head is on there, since we were using head as the example. Head is on there.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely gonna get these 9. You're gonna get these 9 without question. You're gonna get these 9. Stop laughing.
Hard 8.
Yeah, you ain't getting the hard 8. You're gonna get 8. You're gonna get these true 9.
All right,
that's what we gonna call them.
We're
gonna get these true 9.
All right, bet.
You ain't gonna get that 10th one. That 10th one is head.
I'm marrying her.
So you're willing to accept.
I'm marrying her.
You're willing to accept that you ain't gonna get that.
I'm marrying her.
Ever.
I'm marrying her.
Oh, that's all I'm saying.
I'm marrying her.
That's my point.
But
so it can't. Let
me ask you a question.
What?
No, I ain't gonna ask.
No, you
all
got
right,
to.
Let me ask. Playing devil's advocate. That is that's the now I'm accepting her for who she is. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm accepting her for who she is. But That's the one thing you know I really want. But
you can try now.
I'm wrong for like bringing it up and trying to get her to change.
Yes,
I'm wrong for that.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
I'm definitely wrong for cheating though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, but I'm wrong for bringing it up and like.
I said yes and no.
Explain that. How yes and no?
Because you can try. You can try. There's two ways to look at it. And see, and that's the other thing. This has nothing to do with marriage.
Okay,
this is about relationships.
We're going over to Cinema Sit Down right now, and we're just going to tell you guys about a few things that we've watched. Now, we're not going to tell you everything over the last 3 months, but just a few things that we think is important. So, I'll go first. If you have not already seen the Adam Sandler movie Hustle,
it's actually a good movie.
it has nothing. It has a lot to do with sports, but there's a bigger concept and prologue to it. You know what I mean? So,
and I'm not.
It's decent.
I'm not the biggest Adam Sandler fan. There's
a lot of people that don't mess with him.
He's one of them people. I think. I'm trying to think how to say it because I feel the same way about George Clooney. I think he's just a dead actor. He's only got one thing, like, because even some of his comedy movies, like some are cool, some are classic. Like to me, the Waterboy's classic. That was fucking Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, even Big Daddy. Some of the other ones
really
like
good movies.
Some of the other ones like Little Nicky and some.
Some of his movies is a little.
He is what he is. Yeah, Jack and
weird. Yeah,
51st Dates. I thought it was okay.
Yeah,
like he is what he is. He's a dead actor.
Oh, Blended was good though.
Blended was okay.
I liked
Hustle.
Hustle was good.
He made another one where I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's got Don Cheadle in it. I think it's on Netflix or Stars. One of them. Where he's a PTSD victim. It was about 9/11. It's called Rain Over Me.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
That's actually pretty good.
There's another movie he did with the remote. What's that called?
Oh, I thought that one was okay.
I
don't remember the name. I know what you're talking. He kept fast forwarding.
The point in that was really good though.
But like I said, I mess with.
But
I liked Hustle. I thought it was an okay flick.
I mess with that.
What it was.
I mess with Adam Sandler just for the simple fact that he is the one person that was consistent with helping people get on. You know what I mean? Like he put all of his friends on. And they in all of his movies still to this day. You know what I mean? Like
none of them were in the Hustle though.
None of them was in Hustle, but that was more of a serious movie. And he has those in most of his comedies and stuff like that.
I did like his remake of The Longest Yard. I thought that was.
Oh yeah, Longest Yard was good for sure. I just mess with Adam. Is he from somewhere up north, like in New York?
I thought he was from Jersey.
Cause he like I know in Big Daddy he was a Syracuse fan.
I thought he was.
And he was a Pittsburgh fan and Happy Gilmore. Like I think he's from around that area somewhere.
I thought he was from Jersey.
He might be.
But I like Hustle overall. It's
Hustle was good.
I ain't gonna say that. Like you can watch it. It was.
Yeah, Hustle was good. Whether you like sports or not, Hustle was good. Was you the one that was telling me they shot some of that during COVID? Did you tell me that?
No.
You didn't tell me.
He's from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn. Okay.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that old.
How old is he?
55. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Hustle is good. It's about him helping a foreign guy get to the NBA. It's really good.
And him trying to become a coach.
Him trying to become a coach in the NBA. That's really good. And then
Queen Latifah as his wife, which I thought was
weird to have.
What? Thank you. Wasn't that okay? Like they couldn't have picked.
That was really.
I like her as an actress, but it's like they couldn't have picked nobody. Like that was just weird.
It was really odd. And then
this has nothing to do with her sexual orientation. It was just fucking weird. Like their chemistry just didn't. There's just something about it just seemed off.
And I understood like the premise because he had a mixed kid.
Yeah, he met her in college. I mean, I get the story.
Shit. It was.
I did not like her in that, but it's worth watching.
What would you give it? 1 out of 10. 10 being the best.
We just talked about this earlier. I give it a 7.
A 7.
Like, if you want to kill an hour and a half.
Honestly, it is about a 7, if
Yeah.
I'm being completely
If
honest.
you want to kill about an hour and a half, go ahead and
Yeah,
check it out.
that's cool. Okay, and then the next thing, which gets a 10 out of 10 for me, is Stranger Things. Now, I can't say too much about it because he hasn't
Because I'm
caught
still
up.
behind.
He's
I'm
behind.
trying to catch up.
You got to catch up before July 1st, though.
I know.
That's when the second part.
I
That's
know.
the end of it. All
I
right,
know.
so you
I
got
know.
like a week and a half, my
I know,
boy.
ain't that fucked up?
Yeah, you gotta catch up. But Stranger Things is also what I was watching. There's a few other things, but they not really that important. Nothing real big. Doctor Strange is the biggest thing that they just released today.
It's on Disney. Now,
It's on
so
Disney, so if y'all haven't seen Doctor Strange,
If you're a Marvel fan, you'll like it. If you're not,
and the new Spider-Man too. If you haven't seen that, go see that.
And then I watched the new Netflix Spider-Head with Thor, Chris
That
Hemsworth,
nigga's Thor.
Miles Teller, and what's her name? Journey. I can't always fuck up her. Journey Smollett, whatever. It's weird. It was kind of a good movie. It's a little weird. It's some sci-fi shit.
So I put that on and like fell asleep, but I heard in the background.
It's a little slow. It has its moments. I mean,
It's
it was a pretty decent flick.
Okay.
It was alright.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell nobody to watch it, but I ain't gonna tell you not to watch it. So it was cool.
There's another documentary I watched on Netflix about like a
Did you watch that shit about the Mormon dude? Eat, sleep, pray, obey, whatever that shit.
Oh,
is?
that's the one.
That
That's the
motherfucker,
one.
man.
Y'all gotta watch that. Y'all have to watch that, and y'all have to watch Our Father. This nigga told me about Our Father, and I had to go watch that. That is just
That
crazy.
dude there.
That's
But I
just
think-
insane.
Yeah,
But that
at
eat,
least
pray,
he wasn't raping people.
yeah, that
Eat, sleep, pray,
Yo,
obey. That
joint
shit
is
there, man. It's like
wild.
4 episodes, but man,
You want to talk about a church sex cult? Yo, that is crazy.
They were,
like the stuff he was getting away with.
they were Mormons.
That is wild, bro.
Well,
Like,
he ain't getting away. He's in jail.
well, yeah,
He's gonna die in
He
prison.
was getting away with it back then.
He got away with it for a long time.
For a long time, he was getting away
Yeah,
with
man,
it.
his punk ass daddy.
But the way that he was saying, like the way that the women was like expressing how it made them feel, like this nigga had women lining up every night to tell him good night, like his wives.
What
like,
fucked me up?
That's wild.
Yo, the one episode where they played the videotape, but
Yeah.
actually, or the audio tape of him having
That's
like that was what it was
wild,
as a kid. I
bro.
was just like, and they in the background saying it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Fucked up.
I be wondering how they be getting these documentaries. Like, how do they even be finding out about this stuff? It's weird. Anyway, go check out all of that stuff that we watched. That's Cinema Sit Down. We're gonna move right on over to Music Loop. Again, I'm not gonna tell y'all everything that came out in the last 3 months. What I will say is Kendrick Lamar album is phenomenal. And the albums that I'm listening to right now is Chris Brown's album Breezy came out today. Giveon, Give or Take came out today. Excellent album. My man Lupe Fiasco came out with an album today as well. And there is one other person. I don't think
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch came out with a little party pack. It's like 3 songs that I downloaded.
Really?
Yeah,
I hate them with that.
Yeah, that's all
dumbass
it is.
shit.
It's only 3 songs. It ain't nothing big. Lil Durk came out with 7220, but I think that album already came out. This is just a deluxe album, so that's not really a new album.
What was it? Chris Brown, Giveon.
Chris Brown, Giveon,
Lupe. I like
Lupe. Yep, Lupe came out, and his album is pretty decent. And for me, as far as what I'm listening to, that's
What
probably.
did you think about Future's new album?
Okay, so I don't mess with Future. So I downloaded it. It was trash. It had like maybe 5 songs, or like not even. I won't even say 5. It had maybe 2 songs on it that I like.
I didn't like the whole thing either. I gotta go back and listen to it and take some shit off.
The one song that they playing right now that's out with Drake on it, and there was one other
I
song.
like when him and Drake get together.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Those are the only other songs.
Speaking
Other
of
than
Drake,
that joint was not good to me.
Speaking of Drake, so
His last album.
I downloaded that new. I did not know it was a house music album.
I don't think it's a problem with it though.
I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but I ain't. It was a couple. What was it? 10 songs. I think I like 2. I like the one with 21 Savage. And I don't even remember the name of it. It's
Drake came out with an album too.
If you into house music, dance music, download it. If you're not, don't waste your time.
I don't even know if you even gotta like that because I ain't into none of that. But I would put that on in the background while I'm cleaning up or something.
Beyonce's new one out, or she just released a single?
Beyonce released a single, but she's dropping in July.
Okay.
That's gonna be the next banger because I didn't know that she was dropping an album.
Well, for you, it might be a banger.
Well, not a banger, but that's the new surprise.
I think she's a great entertainer as far as just a pure singer. I ain't the biggest. Just not. I've said that before on here. I don't get excited about her. I'm the same way with Mary J. Blige. If you look at all of her great albums, the albums that are great are the ones when she going through. Like when she hurting,
that's a fact.
That's when she put out her best work. Other than What's the 411, like when she's hurting,
That's a fact.
that's her best shit.
That's a fact.
Those are the ones I hate to say it because it sounds so bad. But like those are the ones I look forward to. Is when she hurt.
Yeah.
Cause she put out some shit when she hurt.
I'm only saying that because I know what Beyonce can do.
I'm not saying she's not great for the coach. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying if you just straight singing talent, she's just. I'm not saying she can't sing. She's just okay for me.
Yeah. All right. Just
Puts on a great show. Like if she's in concert coming to your town. Hey, go. She's awesome. But it's pure.
She can sing.
Okay.
She can
For you.
sing.
I ain't gonna say she can sing.
Yeah, she can sing. She can sing.
Yeah, I can't say that. I can't give her the black sing. I can say she can sing. I can't.
Nah,
give her the
that girl
black
can sing.
Okay, for you.
For sure.
For you.
You didn't hear her say, all of these, if you hear me, let me take it down.
Like I said, she's a great entertainer.
That's my joint.
She's a great
That's the
entertainer.
best song Beyonce ever made.
Which one?
Leave myself and die, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's my favorite one too.
That's the best song she ever made.
Yeah, well, no, I like
that's
the
my
one.
dog.
I like the one.
Mm-hmm.
Where she was talking shit about Jay-Z. Was that Lemonade?
Yeah, the whole album. What song?
That to me is probably that one.
That's her best album for
the
sure.
one where she what's where she said you better get Becky with the good hair.
Oh
that song,
yeah.
Where she had on the video where she that one there where she really like lay into him.
Yeah, okay.
I mean the whole album was good, but that song where she lay into his ass.
That was your shit.
Yeah, that song. That one was.
All right, bet. All right, so that's the music. Y'all go listen to it, download it, tell us what you think. You know what I mean? And with that being said,
Congratulations to Golden State.
Golden State has won the championship.
Steph Curry got 4 now.
Shout out to the Mavericks for making it to the Western Conference Finals. Okay?
Really?
Nobody thought we was going to make it that far. Everybody thought we was going to get beat by Phoenix, including this guy.
I did.
He lost a bet because he thought we was going to get beat by Phoenix, and we did not.
What was I forgot.
Probably a shot or something. I don't
It
know.
was something stupid.
Something
Okay, but
dumb.
still, we talking about Golden
Anyways,
State won.
Congratulations to Golden State. And I'm going to shout out my Mavericks for making it to the Western Conference Finals. Simple as that.
NBA draft was last night. Congrats to those first round picks.
How about Pablo going first?
I'm not surprised. I honestly think, I ain't even trying to be
How about Pab going first?
I think he's honestly the best player in the draft.
You think
And I like
Jabari Smith?
I do. But not by much.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a thing of like picking between.
You think he better than Chet too?
I think so. When I look at Chet, and I like Chet.
Yeah.
When I look at Chet, and I'm not trying to pick on you, I'm not trying to be funny, so don't take it that way. I see Porzingis because of the way. Now, the only thing so far, Chet has not shown that he's injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
But if he don't gain no weight,
and
if you watched Chet,
yeah,
when he went against those top teams, he struggled.
He got bullied.
When he was playing against lesser teams, he was a beast. Now, I think he went to the perfect team.
In Thunder?
Yeah, because considering the young talent, I think he'll be protected. But I felt the same way in college. Like, I don't see how his game evolves into something. We'll just have to see.
Let me tell you this. If he gets the muscle mass like Giannis did, because Giannis wasn't as small as him when he first came in, but Giannis was skinny as hell too. And he gained that muscle mass, and now he's just an unstoppable force. If Chet get as big as Giannis or close to that, he'll be the best player in the NBA.
But there are parts of Giannis's game that are still lacking.
Absolutely, but Chet has all of that and more.
Chet right now will have no post-up game because you will physically you can treat him like Porzingis.
Oh yeah, nah, he gonna get bullied.
I'll give you a better example.
He's gonna get bullied. And
not-
Porzingis
not-
bigger than him.
And not to pick on him because he's paralyzed now because of the car accident, but when I look at Chet Holmgren, it's probably a better example than Porzingis. I look at Chet Holmgren and I see Sean Bradley. Remember Sean Bradley? He played for y'all.
Yeah, nah, but Sean Bradley didn't have the.
He didn't have his jump shot.
He didn't have his jump shot. He didn't have his handles. He wasn't.
He didn't, but that's what I see when I see him. That skinny. He's gonna.
Nah, Chet gonna be alright.
Like I said, I think he went to the perfect situation.
Yeah, he did.
Because he's not gonna be the star. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is the.
That's the star over
him
there.
and that other dude.
Yeah.
And I think some of the teams did very well in the draft. I like what Orlando. I think Pablo was the best. Maybe you could flip a coin between Pablo and Jabari. I like Pablo a little better.
Jabari going to
Houston is a good thing.
Woo!
But I like Pablo. I like Jabari. I like the kid Detroit drafted.
Oh yeah, Detroit.
I like the kid y'all drafted. I don't remember his name. I like what my Spurs did. We had 2 picks in the first round. We got old boy from Ohio State, Brown, and old boy from Baylor. I like what we did. I think there were some good picks.
Y'all got the dude from Ohio State,
Malachi
Brandon.
Yeah, he was our second pick in the first round.
Yo, he was the sleeper.
Yeah, our first pick in the first round was the dude from Baylor. That good.
With the funny hair.
Yeah.
Yo, he nice. He good. He's good. Yeah, he's good. All right, we not going to sports talk. We just wanted to congratulate the Warriors.
But yeah, congratulations. But yeah, I think Pablo was the best player. But yeah, congratulations to Golden State.
Yeah, it was the draft was interesting. It was really interesting.
It was. Some of the players that got to.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Some of the shit that what the teams did. It's gonna be interesting to see how free agency plays out with Kyrie and some other shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be
fun to see. But
football right around the corner. So
thank God.
My Yankees is doing great right now. They're like 48-16 or something, 48-17 or something.
I'm an Indians fan.
They're doing great.
Guardians.
Yeah, you can't say Indian no more. All right, that's it for that. We're not talking about sports no more. This is the last segment of the day. After 3 months, I thought this episode would be a little bit longer, but it's cool. It's cool. We'll be back.
Got us back on there. We got some.
We'll be back.
We got some shit in the barrel.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
All right. This is Cheers, the last segment of the day where we just thank you guys.
This is going to be a special cheers because we're thanking you for subscribing. We're thanking you for watching.
Absolutely.
We're thanking you for telling people that you haven't told yet about us.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm beating him to this. I'm not saying he wasn't going to say it, but I'm actually surprised. This cheers.
Man. Cheers it out.
This cheers is being to y'all. This cheers also goes to the family of Tony Saragusa.
Oh, for sure.
Played for the Baltimore Ravens.
And Jalen Ferguson, too.
And Jalen Ferguson.
Yeah.
More importantly for me, Tony Saragusa, for some reason, when he played with the Ravens, was always one of my favorite players. I love his personality. When he was commentating for NFL Fox, I thought he was awesome. He unexpectedly passed the other day. He was behind a wife and 4 kids. But this is for Ferg, and this is for Goose.
And I'm gonna say we called Ferg, we called Jalen Ferguson Sack Daddy, so that's what we gonna say. This is for them. We lost both of them in the same day as a Ravens fan, so.
Holla at y'all.
That's for them. That was absolutely disgusting.
Why is so angry tonight?
I don't know why that's so tough, but that was absolutely disgusting.
Like it's angry tonight.
Thank you guys. I can't speak. I got goosebumps because that was disgusting.
That was worse than the first one.
We'll see you guys on the next go round. Thank you.